Okay, this is what we're doing, but we are adding, we're putting this one over here, and we're doing this with this one over here. Okay, that's what we're doing. And I'll, of course, send you all stuff. All right. So you're going to use Scarlet Lake, some medium orange, and maybe a little yellow ochre. And then we're not putting him on a pad. And I want to make, this was Cozumel or Costa Maya, so I really do want to make the water more turquoisey. So we're going to do that. We're also going to try to get our shadows from the birds in there. I just think that's really cool. And see these reflections. So something to aim for. All right. So I'm getting some blue. Careful not to get your flamingos. Right. And when you're drawing your flamingos, they have really wavy necks. Okay, cobalt blue. I'm just putting it where the leaves are going to go, so don't worry about that. Let's do that one. I'll do that. Wet on wet. And gonna try to put a little bit of glue down here. This is mostly going to be your grassy area, but it's not going to hurt to have blue peeking through. And I'm going to put a little bit of turquoise here because we're going to repeat that down here. Yeah, that would be your phthalo blue, honestly. Okay. All right. This one is very light. If you see how light the light is peeking through, and the here we go. Our light is coming this way. There's also that. That was all wet on wet, and I put turquoise in it, and our light's coming this way. Okay. I should probably be smart. Oh, what happens? Okay. We're putting this guy here. That's this guy. Okay. Have all the players. All right. Okay. Let's get moving. And yes, normally I would. This is gonna bug here. Let's see. A little bit more. Crazy. Alrighty. So um, I'm gonna let this dry. So I'm gonna work on the legs and in here. That's a very pale. So you're just gonna make a really pale of your Scarlet Lake. So it's dark. And they have these. Feet. This one is funny because, let me see. You see, okay, this one. Look at that. It's look pretty cute. So we're putting it in. Okay. So we have a leg coming out here, touching the water barely. Little tippy toe action. And then right here. Okay. And then we have these little beauties. This is wet on dry. All right. And I think I am going to go ahead and do this one. That's the main character. Great. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. There we go. And this is dry and dry. Just okay. Now I'm going to come in with water. It's clear water. And moving that around. This is still very watery. Scarlet Lake. Make sure you keep his neck really wavy. Okay. Here. So just working on this. So this will be darker, then you'll water it down a little bit more to keep these lights, okay? It's got a wing. I guess this is a he. And fancy tail. Fancy tail. Okay. We'll just pay attention to where things are a little deeper. That's just more pigment. There we go. Um, Mhm. This is a little bit of orange in there. Mm, good. Look at that. Feathers. Okay. Hold your brush up at the end. So you're just going to use your big round brush here. And there we go. Fancy too. Hmm. This guy. This is redder. So I'm doing the same thing. Dry and dry and making sure to leave. That's where his eye is. Almost like a, think of a tulip shape for the head. Dark. Put some more in here. Put this up here. Yeah. So I'm gonna come back and should get a little bit faster about this. So I do want him to be a bit pinker. That's the pink. Just pulling this in, just blocking it in. So you know where I want my shapes. Body.